Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Tomb World Survival, episode 91. So we left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I have a ton of bugs coming up in my base. So I sat here, maybe with my sound off, but I sat here for a bit thinking about what I could do. So the first thing I'm going to do is to lure the bugs that are in the kill box to go for this turret here so I can shoot at them with these. Tony and Aggro, because of their far-flung nature in the fight, I'm going to have them go protect these turrets here. So Falu, I'm going to have pop open this door, and Semp as well, pop open that door, and then they're going to escape to these bedrooms. Poppy, you were the closest. I'm going to have you working on that wall there. Acid, 11, and Stormy, I'm going to have you doing other things. So, when I say other things, what I mean is moving... Actually, you know what? No, not forbid. Unplanned. Plan. Stormy and Hired Gun just head down here. So Acid, I want you to reinstall this turret here. And 11, I want you to reinstall this turret here. And then Kazumi, I'm going to have you unrestricted just so that you can move around. I'm going to have you reinstall this turret here. Alright, so we're bringing in a whole bunch of backup turrets. Aggro, I'm going to have you... And what I'm doing is I'm putting plans down to denote where they were originally installed. Aggro, I'm going to have you install that turret there. And Tony, you're just going to come running down. So now we've set a whole lot of people in motion. It's showtime? Yep, it is showtime. Alright, so these turrets are on. Now that I've propped those doors, I'm going to bust through my own vents. These doors will close behind me, shielding me from the swarm of bugs. Oh my god, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This turret here is baiting all of these bugs out that way, which is good. Aggro, you were meant to stay there. Alright, so let's flick this one back on. And then Tony is going to protect this area. Kazumi, you're supposed to stay here. Alright, so Semph, you managed to get out. Safalu, you're gonna flee as well. Oh, come on. Construct the wall. There we go. 11. Go here. So I constructed a quick sort of choke point. So this turret here, I think I'm actually going to let it blow. I hope it explodes to take these guys out. Just because I need to be able to thin the numbers somehow. And then Safalu, now that all those bugs are swarming that area, I can turn on all the other turrets. Good, it is exploding. That's exactly what I wanted. So what I'm going to do is queue up a backup turret to be built in its place. That is, the turret that just exploded is pretty much the whole purpose of that turret, was to do just that, to explode. To bait enemies out here and blow up. And now, as you can see, all these bugs are shredded to some degree or another. So I just, excuse me, I just flicked on all the other turrets on the map, and we will try to thin their crowd out as efficiently as we can. My other worry is Acid here, being in the position that he is in, we'll have to deal with a whole lot of enemies, but we'll do our best to sort of support him. There's a lot. This is a much larger infestation than I've had previous. Alright, so Cephalo, you're coming out here to repair this mid-combat and just ignore bugs while we do it. Alright, I don't want these to blow up, so I'm going to turn them off. So far, so good. I'm just laying into my pause button. I apologize. It's just so that I can adeptly analyze as best I can. Alright, let's get these off as well. I don't need them getting destroyed. And funny enough, Cephalo's sort of acting as a combat character. I'm having him combat repair turrets. It's pretty handy. These bugs have been filtering out one by one, leaving actually most of the bedrooms intact. As you can see, some of the beds got destroyed, but that's from the hives spawning and not so much the bugs destroying anything, which wouldn't have happened had these doors been closed. So the act of opening the doors is keeping my repair bill massively down, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to queue vents back up. And then one of the reasons why we had infestation there in the first place is that we just don't have enough light sources out here. So I'm going to queue up some lights out here so that we can avoid future infestations in my kill box. Because you'd think that that's where you'd want infestations, but I kind of don't. They're kind of annoying. So most of the bugs that are in the kill box here are dead, because I managed to just flick things and bait them around. There's still some left, but they're gonna get shot promptly. My worry is about 11 and Acid, because they're very much on the forefront of this. And but all the additional uranium turrets that are backing us up are definitely adding a decent amount of DPS to, you know, the equation, I guess. These bugs are none the wiser. These boom rats, rather. They're not bugs. Let's see. I'm going to start hauling the bugs away. I was, it's funny. I was actually low on bug meat, and now that obviously won't be the case. We got a new shipment just came in. Alright, so I do believe that the kill box is all cleaned up. Tony, you're a little bruised. You know what? You're gonna self-tend. Aggro, you're gonna come down here and support. Oh, we're done. Wow. Alright, Poppy. I'm picking people that have needs met. So let's just no rad restrict everybody for a minute. And hired gun. And Semph. That was incredibly smooth. Silky. Acid, you're probably going to want to get to a hospital. I'm going to break down that wall. And then these turrets are going to go back, if I could even select them, to their original locations. So this one was here. And there. I'm going to start to punch the bugs down. All right, 11. All the people that are wounded are going to go seek medical attention. The insects that are in my kill box here are going to want to, they're going to want to, or I'm going to want to haul them away quickly, or they're going to rot. Alright, so Safalu, you are going to do some of that. I'm going to haul the big ones first. No permanent injuries. Oh boy. Part of me doesn't want a deep drill right now, because it's like, do I really want to tempt fate and get another bug mess? So, let's put you on limited radiation and have you dig at the other deep drill. Yeah, there we go. I see these guys are punching the hives down. All of my brawlers got hurt, which is why it's not brawlers. Jane's going to the deep drill. We're going to need some new clothing, I suspect. We did get some damage. And some new beds as well. Punch, punch, punch. Alright, so Falu. Ooh. There's one that got back up. And it's dead forever. Okay, it's all the spellipedes. Now, another thing I could do is, let's temporarily have this as a low priority stockpile for dead bodies. So, copy the settings here, paste them in, put it to low, and forget the kibble, manufactured or raw resources, just for corpses. So that we could store the bug bodies quick and easy. Alright, another thing I'm going to need is beds, right? Because we just had 2 beds go kaput. So Follow, you're going to work on that. Acid, you really should have stayed in the bed. Stormy, instead of going to sleep, actually be a doctor. How's that sound? Let's tend to acid first, and then 11. Now there's a ton of nastiness. We need to clean up. These won't reproduce for a bit. And yeah, we're pretty much done. Wait, look at that, huh? Silky smooth. Love when it goes according to plan. Alright, so Symph. I'm going to put you on limited variation, and you are going to start hauling the big boys, because we get more meat out of them. Hauling these things. You know, what is the priority here? This is a priority of normal, so let's just haul them right here. We're just trying to make it so that they don't rot so quick. Why do you want to put things there? I don't get it. No, his, okay, his armor got damaged. Did you actually make the... Oh, it's just good. Janes. We have need of beds. Let's get you to do it real quick before you go to sleep. We have need of excellent or better beds. I should have specified. Apologies. Okay, that's worse quality. Far worse quality. What is going on, buddy? You are, what, level 15? There we go. There's 1 excellent, 2 excellent. Perfect. Just need to diss him a little bit. Okay. Hired gun. I do believe one of these bedrooms is yours, so I think it behooves you to try to make it nicer. Masterwork Marine Helmet. Wows! That's really cool. Was sort of not expecting that. Safalu. I'm going to make you haul for now. Oh, that wasn't Hired Gun's bedroom. Who needs a bedroom? It is Symph and Tony. Well, Tony's in the hospital. But Symph, you'll need a bedroom soon. Worst of the toxic fallout has settled. That's really cool. That means that the bugs that are in the kill box aren't going to rot so dang fast. And I'm going to leave little splotches of limited variation around them so I can haul them where they need to be going. Well, our insect meat shortage has been solved. Let's check restrictions. Yeah, everyone looks fine. Alright, this turret here needs to protect, I guess, this bedroom. It's kind of exposed. Temporarily, what I think I'm going to do is turn 2 of those hospital beds into temporary beds. Oh, nope, that's not even all that necessary. They're just falling asleep right where they are. Alright, well, that's a good old cloth harvest. what I think I'm going to have them do... Well, actually, yeah, let's keep them on task. Oops, sorry, hired gun. Didn't mean to do that to you. I'm trying to make these usable bedrooms again for Tony and for Semph. Was that a good trader? Okay. Well, that's very cool. So let's see about... Let's see if we keep both orbital trade beacons installed and how messy that gets. I'm actually genuinely curious. So first things first, Poppy. They're the Murderous Sparrow Company. Uncomfortable with that name? A little bit? Just a little bit? God, all the boom rats we're getting are, I'm gonna sell off some of the male boom rats. Especially the unnamed ones, to hope to limit the amount of boom that I'm getting, because it's a bit of an infestation, to be honest. We also have Pain Stopper, which is very, very useful, and Luciferium. Oh my god, yes. Let's go ahead and buy as much as I can afford. And then that stuff I just purchased is up here. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be. Alright, we should... Poppy, go reinstall that beacon down there, and then talk to them again. We're going to sell as much of this insect jelly as we can. An eclipse coming, okay. Well, we're going to have a bit of a hard time, keeping the power on, maybe? Alright, for now I'm just going to set the jellies that I've hauled out into the hallway here on Forbidden, so that we don't move them. So there's a ton of jelly for all of their Luciferium. Alright, Poppy, you hang tight. 11. Go ahead and keep moving that beacon around so we can sell more jelly. And yeah, I'm going to need to do a bit of a collection run. What, we haven't installed it? Oh, it's just off. Because there's a lot of silver that's going to be out there that we're going to need to run home with. Alright, there was a lot of bugs that got rotten really, really quickly. I'm actually sort of surprised. Stormy. Yep, Stormy, go install this up there. No, you're not actually supposed to move the jelly. That defeats the purpose. Alright, Poppy. Actually, you have rad damage. Hired gun. You're both standing here. What are your needs? Okay, you're both fine on needs. So, I'm going to have both of you drop your gear. And we are going to do a little bit of hustle. I'm going to caravan that stuff home. Stormy, you are good to then reinstall it over in the kill box. Alright, hiding the limited radiation zone from where these corpses got rotten. They got rotten real quick. Oops, Safalu's already hauling that. Where was Area 1 again? Alright, deep mining and Area 1 we can just get rid of, I think, for now. Alright, Poppy and Hired Gun, you are on the run. Oh! Well, that's a very awkward time to have a wedding. Can you guys... I mean, I guess you just survived, like, World War Bug. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have... Yep, there we go. Have them clean up the last few. This turret here... What was this covering? Man, I kind of forget. This wall has coverage... here, I guess. Should have left these open for myself on the way back. So Poppy and Hired Gun, we're gonna have you caravan. That was easier than I thought. Stormy 11, congratulations to both of you. Seems a little quick. You haven't really been dating all that long, but yeah, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. Should install some dead power. Okay, all the rest of the bugs are nice and safe and fresh. These are not refrigerated, so they're going to need to be hauled. Alright, I canceled caravan forming. Unfortunately, Hired Gun and Poppy were like deep in the trenches the whole time, so they are not going to be able to enjoy this the way everyone else is. And also... Wait, turn on. Hired Gun, minigun. Alright, Poppy. I wanted to talk to you because... No, I don't have enough money to purchase an architect anything. I could, however, just about purchase 2 more Doomsday launchers. Oh man, part of me thinks that that would be a really, really good idea. Yeah. Unfortunately, these Doomsday launchers are... Yeah, they're up there. Okay. Well, I'll fetch them in a minute. So Pain Stopper's going to be really helpful because the, you know, radiation makes you in pain all the time. I'm going to have everyone enjoy this wedding as much as they can. Let's suspend fine meals. These bedrooms are looking kind of nice, honestly. Let me put them back together pretty quick. This turret was for here. And I'm going to super mega haul everything and put everyone on simple and fine meals now. No more lavish. Not that I have any lavish left. Tony, I really think that sleeping would be a little bit more comfortable if you slept in a bed. Just saying. All right, so it's very cold in here, so this is a good sort of temporary storage that I can have for the bugs. Now we're starting to illuminate this area so that it's not a valid spawn point for future bugs. And the eclipse is absolutely killing my power. Okay, well, luckily I have a little trick up my sleeve. I can flick 4 things and have my power situation look a little bit healthier. All right, so it's pretty well lit out here now. As you can see, it's actually kind of looks nice. The exotic goods is gone. We still have a lot of acid. I'm gonna have you tidy up this hallway. I know it's not your fault that bugs spawned here. In fact, it's mine, but someone's got to clean it up. All right, this should be Simphs. There it is. I should be resowing the crops, so... Well, actually, the work priorities I have here don't conflict with that. Not really, because it's a higher priority anyway. I have to decide who gets the pain stopper. I was planning on having 11... Alright, 11's on no reds. Possibly having 11 regrow her nose. Oh, but there's just one heal mech serum left. Yeah, that might not be wise. Just thinking. Alright, so we're almost done. I can't believe how little, you know, how little the bedrooms were affected. We lost a few beds, but I think that was just from the upwelling of the infestation. Whereas the bulk of the bedrooms were sort of untouched, which is miraculous, if you ask me. Alright, I haven't forgotten about those Doomsday launchers. It's... at this hour... Maybe I send Tony to go do it after she consumes a meal. How much do they weigh? 10 apiece, I think. 8 apiece. Okay. So sending her should just be fine. World Dones. Oh no, she only has 13 carry weight. We need someone with 16 or greater carry weight. Stormy? Yeah. Well, you're certainly happy enough. Let's try to send Stormy. Stormy has 23 carry weight. That'll work. That will do. Alright. The wedding, much like most weddings, absolutely trashed the area. I kind of like how true that is. Alright, these doors should be slammed shut. Man, I can't believe those doors weren't even damaged. Sorry, hired gun, for waking you out of your sleep. Alright, so this zone here, I'm going to have a low stockpile zone. So the priority is to haul things up there. We have 33 Luciferium now because of that exotic goods trader. Let's go ahead and uninstall that beacon. So just as I thought, this beacon is definitely screwing up trade, like, in a big way. But, whatever. I mean, so what? It will pay off when we've got bugs spawn in the arse end of nowhere. and they have no ability to attack, or not bugs, enemies pod down up here, and they have like virtually no ability to attack me because they're so far away. Alright, as for a limited zone here, let's make sure we don't have any accidental limited painting. Nope, we are good. Let's replace this mini turret. Most of my turrets have been rearmed. This one needs to, yeah. Alright, you're already making the power conduit. You are on top of it. Alright, I wanted to close that door, and close this one too. And I don't think I need a sandbag there, actually. We could just leave that out. This still stays, I mean, the rest of this area stays super frosty, so doesn't need to be fixed. Alright, this mini turret, the bait turret that exploded, is all set and replaced. This one has a little lower barrel durability, but nothing a little steel won't be able to fix. I guess I did lose a potted plant, now that I'm staring at it. Okay. So I did have one little bit of feedback, which was that my my chem fuel here is actually not secured, this storage area. So what I'm gonna do is actually expand the area up here. And eventually just wall all of that in. We'll just put the chem fuel up here. What I'll do is I will... what are my blocks at? Okay, I have plenty of marble. I'm going to create marble shelves for it. But for now, we'll just haul it to the... Okay. Storage. Manufactured chem fuel. Copy settings. Paste settings. Okay, good. We got that going. Our power shortage is short no more, so we'll shut the chem fuel power generators off now that we don't have solar flare. It's funny that I had like an unintentional backup freezer. Alright, we are very much well illuminated now, so we should not have any additional problems with the bugs spawning where we don't want them. Let me, like I said, slowly fill up that tunnel so that it becomes protected. And then this turret here would be better served in this spot. That gives it that allows it to protect the area a little bit better. Filling this in. As it keeps wanting to do the work, and I'm like, nope. Oh, more boom rats. Alright, so we got unconventional chem fuel storage, but it will do, and it's not near the power cables, so it's not a danger catching fire or anything like that. Man, they are already skeletal. Holy moly, that's fast. Janes, you're actually going to have to finish. Actually, I want Poppy to do it. I don't want really high quality shelves if I can help it. Copy settings, paste. And paste. Alright, so we're a little bit better protected from sappers down in that region. Let's do one, before I end this episode, one last scan. So this whole area here is protected. This is protected. And this is not. This is an error. I need to fix that. This is protected, 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 protected. Also, a sort of a bait turret, but protected. This area is protected, protected, protected. All this is protected. All this is protected. Okay, so this spot right here is not really, because of the placement of those turrets. And I think that was potentially a area that sappers wanted to break into as well. I gotta put a turret up there. This too is... Okay, I can protect this area by mining out a tunnel here. And that protects this bedroom, and then this bedroom is protected by that turret. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll do that little replacement job or whatever. Okay. And then this is protected from this area because you can't get to there without going through here. Obviously, yeah. I think we're done. I think after fixing this little loophole and this little loophole, we'll have full protections everywhere, which is awesome. Honestly, awesome. We have a whole lot of new little boom babies. Guess I'll train them. Who knew I'd become a boom rancher? It's sort of what has happened. So if I want to fix this area, I'm going to leave those mine jobs for last so that we don't get really irradiated doing them. Oh, right, I just vented the base out. I do that a lot. Alright, let's try to fix that quick. There. My bad. I always forget about that. Alright. Now, that's a little better setup. We're gonna ignore roof. Or remove. Nah, just ignore roof over that. Oof, Semph. I don't want you building from that direction. So, yeah, this bedroom is now protected and not for the increased cost of a turret. And maybe I'll have to stick a light near it, just so it stays a little brighter. Alright guys, well, that's about all the time I have for this episode. It was a pretty intense one, a lot of combat, but everything actually went so perfect, I'm really surprised. I'm just about ready to say that I'm sapper resistant. There's no such thing as sapper proof, but sapper resistant. And then once I have the extra helmets and armor and some extra stashed, plasteel and uranium for reloading, we'll fire up that reactor. It's coming, eventually. I don't want to put a time on it, but it is coming. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line. Ibmanian was the one that mentioned about the chem fuel storage, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Adios.